And right here we have another rally car. So in this video, we're gonna go for trying to make it fast. Now we have seen the sister model of this car already. It's the Rlaarlo XTS P12. And it is a great rally car, probably the best small scale rally car that is out there on the market. I recently did a video trying to make one better than this car, within reason, and it wasn't. This one has slightly different body livery and slightly different electronics. We're gonna put a faster system in it, try and break 60 miles an hour. Now, there's two different colors available with this car. I chose the red because the one I got from Rlaarlo was more blue. I think I prefer the blue on this model also, but that's not what I got. That's okay. Maybe it'll look better with stickers. This does have a gyro on it, this vehicle, but it's not adjustable. It's either on or off. Kind of blows that it's not adjustable. However, I did find that it worked pretty well. Just like the Rlaarlo, the remote uses a rechargeable battery, so it charges with a cable, plugs in right there. You don't have to worry about double or triple A batteries anymore with this one. Now stickers are on and looking really good. Actually, this is pretty cool. That says Volkswagen and that says GTI. Now the Rlaarlo version of this is considered a Polo. Here in America, we didn't get the Polo, the real Volkswagen Polo. I don't know the differences, but we got the Golf and then the higher performance GTI version. So here stateside, if you get the ZD version, you get the actual local car. Of course, you can just use the RX12 stickers instead if you prefer. This still comes with the same battery, just with a different label on it. The only difference that I know of under the hood is the ESC and the different anodized colored aluminum. Still a 3600 kV motor. The ESC is only a 35 amp and the Rlaarlo is a 45 amp, but the thing is they tend to get the same speed within maybe a mile an hour or two of each other, and for the most part they seem to drive exactly the same. So I've got myself this nice colorful box with a King Val 5900 kV motor in it. So the plan is to swap the motor. It's the exact same size can, put in a 4S ESC, and then try it on 3S with the stock pinion, 3S with the included speed pinion, and then on 4S with both pinions. Now I just opened this paperwork. Things might get a little bit scary here, because it says this motor should not operate over 9 volts, and even just 3S is 11.1 volts, and 4S is 14.8. It also says max 50,000 RPM, and by my calculations, we'll be at 65,000 with a 4S. Now I know those aren't perfectly true numbers because that's no load. When there's a load on the motor, like it's actually pulling the vehicle, it's gonna draw more amps, but the voltage from the batteries may drop. So most likely the RPM numbers won't be that high. Tom Lee RC did a recent video showing the more technical side of that stuff. I just happen to know about voltage drop and voltage sag from previous careers. Anyway, my point is this motor might explode. Editing this video has been much more comfortable than usual, and that's because it's my first time using my brand new sit or standing desk, which is fantastic because sitting too long makes me start to feel stiff and crusty. Goes all the way down to 24.4 inches. I can just barely slide underneath. Now while bro was next door replacing our rally car motor and ESC, I want to show you this thing's range of motion. It can go up higher than it looks. Of course, you can set up to 4 preset heights on it, so you don't have to hold the arrow buttons down for a long time. Now the other cool thing is this is gonna allow me to do a task that I haven't been able to do for like 3 years because I couldn't reach. These 7-foot ceilings are just way too high. Ugh. And this is gonna help. It's a lot tighter to fit this motor in because these wires come out of the back instead of the top like the stock one, but it works. That was easy. In fact, it goes up so high that it felt like I was working on a car that was up on a lift while I was tidying up the final wires. The gears are small enough on these to where setting the mesh is kind of a pain. Definitely want to make sure it's good or you'll eat up the gears. Just a small amount of movement between the pinion and spur gear. That should be perfect. Now, I've been wanting a standing desk like this for quite a while. Check the link in the description. Just maybe the Flexispot desk will be the right one for you. I was gonna use this 85 amp Hosum ESC, but it uses smaller connectors than this motor does. So instead, I'm gonna use the 100 amp ESC from the MJX 10208. They are the correct size. There it is. ESC fits in the stock location, though it overhangs a little bit. I pushed it that way so that it's not blocking the battery tray. Still don't know how I'm gonna squeeze 4 S's of power in here yet. Used the stock battery plug, clamp, and everything. 100 amps, 5900 kV. Let's see what a stock battery in here looks like. I'll also still be able to use the lights on the body. Oh yeah. She's gonna move. Now that we've got speed established, I'm gonna rake down the front end a little bit with the droop screws, stiffen up the rear suspension. All right, 5900 kVs, stock battery, 100 amp ESC. Whoa, that's pretty quick. A little bit of steering trim needed. There we go. Parking lot's really not very smooth. You can see it jumping. Oh! Oh my God, it's moving. I think we're gonna hit our 60. This is probably already pretty close. And that 5900 kV, still plenty of power for drifting around. Man, these cars should come like this. Look at that. Oh. Oof. Yep, this is how this car should come. I love this. Ugh. And upside down. FedEx Bro says I'd ship that. All right, I guess let's try 4S. Oh, and check speed. I don't know, that might have been 55 already. 54. Well, 60, our original goal of 60 is gonna be easy, I think, unless the car starts flipping back. I've got a really bad headache too. And here's how I'm 4S'ing it. 2 hopefully identical batteries that are just wrapped differently. All the specs are the same, and they're even both Rlaarlo. Series connector, XT60 adapter. Kind of a mess under here. The body will hopefully hold this top battery in, because it's sitting right up against it. Oh no, it's, what was that? Oh. That's not working. I wonder, it's skipping real bad. Oh, at about a 1/4 throttle. That's not doing it. And now it stopped completely. Maybe it has a headache too. Oh man. Ooh, whoa, hot. It did not like 4S. So let's 3S it with the speed pinion. Everything is hot. The leads, the motor, the ESC, the batteries, all that stuff. Let's see what we got. Probably didn't hit over. Oh, man, phone temperature too. Yeah, on top of my headache, it's literally like 100 degrees outside. Yeah, that was just 34 miles an hour because we couldn't get anywhere near top speed. So I'm gonna swap to the high speed pinion. I'm gonna do that sitting here in my truck because it's so hot outside, and hopefully we'll break that 60. 3S battery with the speed pinion. Come on, 60. Little steering trim adjustment, hold on. Oh man. Whew. That is booking. Look at this. No cogging. Incredible control still with this motor. Oh, that's mine. Ugh. This is an epic platform. All right. 62. Sweet. You know, I bet this is the world's fastest RX12. That's because it's just been released. I'm sure there's already someone working on a project to beat me, but I think for now, this is probably the world's fastest ZD Racing RX12. Might as well take it down this way while I clean up these rocks I made a mess with. Check this out. The colors match that van just about perfectly. Hey, a little dirt spot I never noticed was here. Practically somebody's garden, but it's not. A little on the rough side. I'll probably never go there again. Oh! Holy smokeronies! That's not what I meant to do. There you go. This car is fun, speed-worthy, drift-worthy. It's off-road worthy too, but I'd put some different tires on it for that. If you want to see a more in-depth review, just check out my Rlaarlo video because these are mostly the same. I did get the speed I was hoping for, so I'm happy.